Hello, everyone. My name's Darius Kumana, and I'm one of the co-founders of Wrisk. So Wrisk is flexible insurance that adapts to fit your life, so you can understand what you've got covered, why it costs what it does, and what you can do to reduce your risk. We've built a deep technology platform that brings things together into a single app, which is simple, personal, and transparent. And indeed, it's a commitment to those values that have helped us secure successful partnerships with the likes of Munich Re, BMW, and Hiscox. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're sitting in this audience, you don't need me to tell you that the underlying idea behind insurance, the ability to share the loss of one amongst many, is a truly purposeful mission. However, where we take issue is with how the delivery of that experience feels to today's customers. Trust in the industry is low, and the technology that underpins it often feels dated. And perhaps most importantly, there is an entire generation of potential new customers who, as yet, have failed to really engage with the industry and who already have very, very different expectations of the digital services they choose to use to run their lives. We think the industry can do better. We think it's time for things to change. And today, with Wrisk, I'd like to show you how. So this is Wrisk, flexible insurance that adapts to fit your life. We have the concept of something we call our risk score, which really lifts the lid and helps people understand what makes them more or less risky in the eyes of their insurer. We're really excited by this approach because we think it brings a level of transparency to customers that we haven't seen anywhere else in the industry. We're moving away from separate, siloed, disconnected products into a single overarching plan that centers around the individual. We call this approach Macroinsurance. And, as you'd expect for something designed for the connected generation, everything happens with one eyeball, one thumb, pretty much instantly. Now, I've already touched on this concept of macroinsurance. And I could go ahead and start to talk about car insurance or travel insurance. But today, I'd like to show you how Wrisk is currently offering contents insurance to its customers as part of the UK Financial Conduct Authority's regulatory sandbox. So I'm going to go ahead now and start answering some questions in order to build up my risk score. And as I do, I hope what you'll notice is the feedback I get is near instantaneous. It's all quite playful. It all feels very human, gamified, personal. And it's really important to recognize that the value exchange here is incredibly transparent. As I answer questions, I understand how that impacts my score, my risk, and ultimately, my price. And all of our research has shown that our customers love feeling empowered this way. It builds trust. It helps them make better decisions. And it also gives us better data. Effectively, the crowd is empowered to help us improve our own rating models because they can see what's going on under the hood and they can provide healthy challenge. So I can dig into my risk score here, look at the contributing factors, see the different things that are going on. I could go and change the answers to some of my questions, perhaps even answer some new ones, or participate in a Risk Labs experiment where we look at novel data sources, rating techniques in order to improve. But for now, I'm just going to look at the quote that I've unlocked. So it's quite straightforward, £3.78 a month for £3,000 worth of general contents. But you'll see here that I get much, much finer-grained control over exactly what I want to protect. Now I'm going to go through with the standard cover, and if you'll forgive me, I'll just enter my email address. There we go. With any luck, that should send me an email. There it is. And tapping on the magic link, we do this for security, should bring me seamlessly back into the app where I can enter my details. Review the summary of my cover, and proceed to bind. Now, the way we do payment at Wrisk is, again, slightly different. We haven't built an annual policy. Instead, we've created a perpetual policy that is billed monthly, kind of like a Netflix subscription. And we wanted to find a way of giving customers real control and visibility of their insurance spend in an environment where things are always changing. So we created a top-up and balance system, similar to an Oyster card for those of you who might have used the public transportation system in London. So I will go ahead now and top up £20 onto my account, pay with Apple Pay, and then we have it. I'm on cover. And actually, this is where the real fun starts. So I could go ahead and add another strand to my Macroinsurance, perhaps insure my holiday, my car, my home. I could dig into my risk score, answer some more questions in order to improve my score and bring my premiums down. Or indeed, I could change the things I have on cover. So let me quickly go and add a laptop. So add a laptop. Let's make it a MacBook. £500 to replace it. Tweak my excess. Accidental damage, yes please. Review, yeah, looks worth it. An extra £1.29 a month. And then confirm. That's it. Protected. So ladies and gentlemen, that's Wrisk. Flexible insurance that adapts to fit your life. Simple, personal, transparent. We're trying to change insurance from something that's an annual grudge into something that stays far more connected with people's lives. I'd love to tell you more about our journey and share some of the great things our customers have already been saying. So please come and visit and enjoy the rest of the conference. Thank you very much.